Help! Anyone, please.
Not yet. Very well, you may.
Now that AI movie was pretty impressive. And what's even cooler is that I actually made it with just one prompt and 3 clicks of a button. And that's literally it. So it took me 30 seconds to put this together, plus maybe 15 minutes of waiting. So in this video, I will show you exactly how to start making epic looking AI movies and films with just simple text input. So no longer do you need to master all prompting techniques, image generators. You can just let one tool take care of all of that as it's supposed to. And this tool is called the OpenArt Director feature. So you can access that with my link in the description. And in this video, I will show you how simple it is to use and how you don't really need any experience with AI or movie making or editing or anything of that sort. So first of all, you need to head over to openart.ai. And once you have signed up, you will see a page that looks like this. And here you have your director. And here, for example, you can pick one of these quick starts if you'd like to. For instance, if you want to do a movie trailer or, for example, a music video, a short film, whatever you might have in your mind, feel free to pick one of these. But what I actually recommend doing is clicking on Chat to Direct, because this allows you to create something from a complete scratch without any direction. So first and foremost, let us create a short movie where I am the main character. And just an example, here is a selfie that I have taken a couple of years ago, and I will just tell the AI that I look like this. So I will drop this selfie into the director, and then I will just type in the description of the movie, and that's going to be literally all there is to it. So for example, we could do something like this that I had pre-written in my notes. So create a movie of this person stranded on an island, weakly searching for help. After hearing a strange voice from the forest, he follows it to a treasure chest. As he tries to open it, a monkey in a suit stops him, then grants permission. Inside are fruits, which the man happily eats and shares with the monkey. So that's literally me just envisioning what I want to see in this short movie. And all I need to do is just hit send over here. And now the AI starts to work on the script and the scenes. And here you only need to answer a couple of questions, basically to verify that the AI is on the right path before you're going to see your final result. So first, the tool is going to ask you for the aspect ratio. And since we're going to do a cinematic movie scene, I actually am going to do 16:9. And that is actually recommended here as well. So let's click on that. And then you also need to answer which kind of a quality or resolution you want to get. And I, as well as the tool, would highly recommend doing 720p light, because this is going to save you a lot of credits, and it's also going to be a lot faster. And this is good for testing your idea as to whether the AI will actually be able to nail this or not. So I would go with this one, and then we can also choose the duration. So for this one, let's do 45 seconds. And now the AI starts to work on the characters and the scenes. And after a minute, the AI has produced us a script. And if you click on it, you are going to see this detailed breakdown of what is about to happen in your video. And you can jump in anywhere and add some more information if you'd like to. But based on what I just read over here, I think this looks fantastic, and most of the time it's pretty close to what you'd probably want, so you can just click on looks good. And after you have done that, the AI starts to do a production plan, and this step can take quite a while. As you can see, I've already been waiting for almost 2 minutes. And once these production plans complete, then you get to the next phase automatically, and it starts to create you these segments For example, in this one, we do 3 15-second parts where you have 2 characters, 3 location plates and such. And once again, this is going to take a couple of minutes, after which the AI will also create you these character sheets as well as scene images for the video generator then to render those into real clips. And finally, after about 10 minutes in total, here you have the cast and the locations. So if you click on here, you're going to see the main character, which is in this case me, and then also the monkey that I wanted to add in the video as well. And then we also have these 3 scenes that I'm about to travel in this movie. But actually we could click on looks good right over here, but there's one thing I want to change. And at this point it is easy to do because the clips have not been created yet. So what I'll actually type in over here is I want to do this in nighttime. So I will just tell the AI to turn this into a nighttime clip. So I will just enter a simple prompt that says, turn this into a nighttime movie. Other than that, this looks nice. And then I will hit generate, and obviously now I'll need to wait a bit more because the AI will have to regenerate this whole thing from scratch. But I don't want you to wait, so here is actually what the final result looks like.
Hello.
Maurice.
Now that is absolutely brilliant, considering it only took a couple of clicks of a button as well as just one input, prompt and an image to put together. But it is not perfect by no means. As you can, for example, see, here I'm walking backwards, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So if something like this happens, you can try to regenerate the whole movie, or you can just cut that part out. So for instance, if I were to just share this with my friends, I would just start it directly from 7 seconds because this looks fine. Then also, here we have some other glitches. For instance, this one looks fine, but then it cuts to a different scene where I'm facing the ocean in a completely different angle. So that didn't really make any sense whatsoever. And then also here where I open up the chest, it actually looks like there's some kind of an illumination going on right before I pry it open. And then all of a sudden it cuts to a completely different scene where the lighting doesn't match and where I'm basically doing the same thing I already was doing here in the previous scene. So this is once again 5 seconds that I could just get rid of directly because it would only confuse the audience. Then this one looks absolutely fantastic. Also the way I'm eating looks nice. But then here I came up with an infinite duplication glitch for apples. As you can see, when I hand the apple over to the monkey, or before I do that, I actually just take it from my hand and that action duplicates the apple. And also it looks a bit weird that I first take a bite and then give it to the monkey. So we have some weird glitches still going on. So I'm not trying to say that this is 100% perfect. But remember, this just literally took one small input and one image and 15 minutes of waiting. And that's literally all there was to it. And please also notice that when you have created your first movie or however many movies you have made, you can also edit parts of it directly in the timeline over here. However, this is actually a feature that I'm not that big a fan of. Because, for example, here's another movie I made in a very similar style to the previous one. So I'm basically stranded on a beach looking for food, and this would otherwise look really, really nice. But the problem happens right over here. So between the scene number 1 and the scene number 2, it looks like we're on a completely different island, on a completely different time of the day, and maybe even on a completely different planet, because this, especially this part, looks very awkward and very weird. So what I wanted to do over here is I chose this clip and I clicked on edit. And then I just told the AI that I'd like to recreate this clip from a complete scratch. And to my surprise, you actually cannot do that with the best models, that is Seedance 2.0 or Seedance 2.5 that is soon to be released, but you need to use one of these not the best models out there, if I'm honest. So that actually brought me an issue, because when I hit generate, it would actually create me a scene like this that doesn't make any sense in the context of this movie. So it's daytime, I'm speaking something, my mouth looks absolutely weird. This is like the AI content from a year ago. So the editing feature, even though it is there, it's not that great, to be honest. So I think that you get the best results by just telling the AI what you want to do, making sure that the scenes and the characters and the scripts look good, and then you just hit generate. One thing, however, though, what I was able to edit very well was the music. So if you don't like the music, you can just either get rid of it altogether by clicking on delete or mute, or you can just tell the AI to change it. For example, you can tell something like this. So for instance, change the music to better match with what is happening in the movie. And when you do this a couple of times, you're actually going to end up with a lot better sounding music that fits exactly to these scenes that you are having in the movie. So that actually worked out really nicely. And now I only showed you how to create a short movie using the director feature, but you can actually do any kinds of content over here. So this is basically your vibe director, very similar to how you have vibe coding tools. Now you have also vibe directing, so you can do short films, music videos, UGC advertisements, product ads, film trailers, social content, and so much more. So basically, all you need to do is just open this up, chat to edit, and tell the AI pretty much exactly what you want to see, no matter what the use case might be, and the AI will guide you home with the optimal result. And my overall opinion is that I absolutely love this direction, that we don't need to learn these different prompting techniques or having to stitch different clips together or use separate platforms to make the voices match and pray for consistency. But we just have this one, basically like a chatbot or AI agent that will guide us through the entire process without us pretty much knowing anything else than what we essentially just want from the AI. And also what makes this super interesting is that the Seedance 2.5 is just around the corner, so I'm only expecting this tool to get even better once the Seedance 2.5 becomes generally available. Nonetheless, make sure to check the OpenArt Director feature with my link in the description, and I really like you being here watching these videos. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day.